Welcome back to Alma Friday, baby. I'm still not sure. It's not Fairhead Friday, is it? It's not got the same ring. But anyway, welcome back, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. So, in between episodes, we got the baling done. We got them collected. There was 3 full loads of 14 and then 2. So, you can do the maths, because we don't do live maths. Because, well, we just don't. Limed the alfalfa field and the smaller of the wheat fields. So that's done. You can just about see in the distance the trident with the spreader on the back ready to do the bigger of the fields. So yeah, we are ploughing quite clearly. If you didn't know, this is a plough, a big plough. So the plan is to concentrate on what we're doing for a start. We're going to merge these 2 fields to make one large one. And then I think what we're going to do is, once the corn is done, we're going to merge this cornfield and what was this wheat field as well. So that is my plan. There we go. Let's get back onto our VCA course. There we go. Super. So yes, I thought I'd get the baling done and out of the way. It didn't take long at all. That baler had a great pickup, so we managed to get all of the alfalfa. I have returned everything. We've still got the mower because we bought that, and we've still got the mini John Deere tractor. So yeah, hopefully that'll come in. Maybe come in for something. Maybe if it's just shunting stuff around the yard. The field number 1 was all rolled. That we did that. Oh, I'm sorry. I just clicked off screen. That was really unprofessional. That was all done at the end of the last episode. So yeah, the plan is to get the ploughing done today. Then what we're going to do is probably advance to when the corn is ready, I think. I don't want to put anything in here this year, or into this field. I'm thinking of either peas or soybeans. Now, being greedy and looking at our money, we could do with looking at which one. 1,258 versus, I think I know what the answer is going to be, 2,226. So we're going with beans. We're going with beans. So, well, actually, we could do peas in this one and then do beans in what was the cornfield. That could work, couldn't it? Maybe that's what we do instead. So we experience the different crop types. I think that is going to be a plan. So, yeah, what I'm going to do is, my logic with this is to plough the majority of both of the fields, as in the centres, and then go round the edge, do the headlands, but also then merge the 2, just so we can then have a little bit more control. We may extend the edges where possible. I think I'm going to keep that grass bit there where the combines are kept, just because it's quite handy to dump stuff on. We may need to build a shed in the future or something else. We'll leave it for development ground. So yes, that is the plan. So what I'm going to do is I will get this one done. It is not taking long. with this size of a plough. So I will see you in the other field. So three passes in. This is the third. Yeah, this is the third pass in the next field. So you can see my logic. Do the centre, work around the edge, merge the middle. Seems logical to me. Do like the fact that you can see where we've been when I've been moving the equipment off of the field. So the stubble destruction. It is cool. I like that. I like that a lot. So we are, where are we now? So the trailer for FS, I'm going to say whatever, has not quite released yet. It'll be tomorrow. Yeah. So what will we get? What are the features going to be? It is so exciting. I sound like such a geek. But I think, we had the teaser short the other week showing the potential logo colour of that sort of limey green colour. So that's got people excited. And then not long after that, there was the announcement of the trailer preview at 1 PM on Tuesday the 25th. So yeah, exciting. Which I guess it's been planned that way. I think it was DJ said that it was the same date last year. No, for the last release, not last year, for the last release. So, or preview, should I say, trailer, not release. So we'll see. We shall see. But yeah, it should mean that FarmCon then, can't think that I've seen, I don't think I was really sort of paying attention before, if that makes sense. Though I don't know like what was shown, that sort of jazz. The only FarmCon stuff I've seen in recent years was when they did, that was the last one, where they showed like the emergency pack stuff and all that kind of thing. So yeah, it's going to be exciting. It's not far off now. It's not long away. It's not far off. Same difference. Yeah, excited. Should be good few days. Be good to see everybody again. Like they're my besties. But you know what I mean. Lamo was awesome. And it'd be good to have a catch up again, and hopefully, with it being a longer duration, hopefully be able to share some ideas, have longer to talk to people, and yeah, be good. I am rather looking forward to it, if you hadn't noticed. Right, so we are nearly done with this side. We've probably got one more pass, and then the rest can be headland. So we will just spin around, trying to keep it out of the culverts. There we go. Lower down. Cruise control on. And off we go. And then we'll get this done, and I'll probably see you when we start the headlands. So with the majority of the field, or all of the... start that again. The whole of the centre of the field is done. So, gone round the edges a bit, at the top end near the spreader, down this side, and we're now going to merge through this one, trying to keep it relatively neat. There we go. Turn off allow create fields and get back over to clear this headland. Now, I don't think we're going to get everything in one pass, which is fine. We don't need to extend this end of the field any further than it already is, because we don't want to be in the culvert or the tree line. So we can whiz round this bit, and I think it is just that centre portion. There was a little couple of dots in the other field that I want to make sure we capture with the allow create fields on. But other than that, we're doing all right. Slightly wonky there, broken a few of the oh, what's the name? Oh, not shanks. Are they shanks? Yeah, I'm sure it begins with S. Wait, no, I can't remember. Having watched goodness knows how many episodes of Millennial Farmer where he talks about them, I should really know. I think what we'll do is we'll just go and get, in fact we'll get them after. We'll get them after. We'll head over this way now. Points. Shanks, can't remember. Sweeps. Sweeps. There we go. Knew it was something along those lines. Now I think this boundary here is fine between the cornfield and this. So again, we might just catch that. Yes. I think what we're going to do is almost continue the line from about, I reckon, sort of back up just a bit and take it from about here, I reckon. So Y, allow create fields, and this is where we have to be careful. Keep that going through there and join that up just by that point over here. There we go. Try and blend that through there. Press Y again, and we'll just finish that bit off there. Like I said, I don't think there's not much to gain from that bit there, so we won't bother with that. So we can raise up. Like I say, this end and that side of the field are done. So now we can head back this way. Make sure we are completely on the field. Press Y again, lower down, start ripping this bit up. Now, need to check, probably will want a dash of lime, which is fine, we can sort that. As for cultivating, I don't know on this save. Normally, if you watch me, you know that I sort of follow the logic of Disturbed, and I'm not what's the word? Not going to lie, not make it out like it's my own idea, but I like the idea that you would not, if you ploughed a field, you would not just go straight into it with a drill. You would either have a power harrow on the front, or you would cultivate it first, and then you'd seed. So that's what I normally do. This scale of thing, probably not. We will use the size of the air seeder to compensate for the rough ground, let's say. So, I'm not going to try and catch it all in one go, but what I do want to do is make sure once we've got off this bit, we turn off allow create fields, because otherwise we could end up in a mess. So turn it off, raise it up, spin it back round. Now there we go. You'll see a little bit of the line went on cornfield, which could not be helped. It's because it needs it, but we don't necessarily lime crops that are already grown. I think I have done the fertilising on it. I honestly can't recall. But this is looking much better. Quite like the size of this field now. It makes it worthwhile with the getting the big planter out, or the big air seeder. It'll probably be the planter, I reckon, we can use for this one. So I just need to remember where the couple of points were that I wanted to catch with allow create fields. I think it was the other end. Yeah, I think it is. Right, I'll go around and get these little scraps, and I'll see you in a second. So I'm just edging my way around the field edge, just trying to get, there's a few little bits of alfalfa that was showing up on the map. Now, where are we? We are here. So, there we go. A couple more down this edge here. So just trying not to go too far. They'll bug me if they're there. So, FS25 and the cinematic trailer has been released. Woo! How good does it look? How good does it look? Now, the other thing I said, and I was talking about FarmCon, by the time this video comes out, I'll be on the plane, baby. I completely forgot of when it would come out. So, yeah, when this releases, I will be on the EasyJet plane on the way to Munich. How cool. So, I'd forgotten about this field down here. And it's corn. So, what we're going to do, I think, is... That's all done. There's a little bit there. I might catch that in a minute. I think what we're going to do is... We need some money. Because we're going to need to harvest the corn. So... How much is a corn header? And I don't think we have one. Corn header. There we go. Oh, no, we do. We do. Owned, too. Bargain. We don't need to. Super. Right. So, we'll get this back over here. I will grab the little bit that is showing on the map still, because that will... mind you, plant over. It'll plant over. Calm yourself down, Cartech. Calm yourself down. Yes, so, yeah, I'll be in the air. Oh. I mean, I've played for years. Absolute years. I don't think the last time I actually went on a plane. But we can leave that part up there. We can get into this. That works out quite well, doesn't it? Fire this bad boy up. Now, this is going to use a substantial amount of lime. So, again, the money that we've saved on having to rent whatchamacallits, corn headers, will end up splashing out on lime, methinks. So let's just try and judge roughly how far the spreading width is. That's not too shabby. We'll get this done. I've realised I'm in pounds. Sorry. And then I reckon we can move through until... Let's set the GPS. Let's move it across. There we go. Over everything. And then we can move through to be able to harvest the corn. Get that in the silo. And then we can just crack on through to next planting season, I think. I don't think there's going to be anything to do in between. Possibly some herbicide spraying on the field of rye. Rye, was it? I'm useless. But yeah, so we'll see. I'll grab that corner in a minute. So yes, let's get this done. I'll get the headland done, and I'll see you on the up and down rows. Well, in my rush to start using the big equipment, somebody forgot to lime this field. So we've done to the one. Now, you know me, full and honest disclosure. If we pay for how much lime we have used, we will be bankrupt. So, in the next episode, I am going, or in between episodes, should I say, I am going to install the loan mod. The, I forget what it's called now. Enhanced loan system I'm going to go with. And we will take a loan and we will pay for our lime. Now, I could do it all now. Stick us in the minus. But if I want to put a worker on this in a bit, then that's not going to help things, is it? So, that's my reason. Yeah. Lime is expensive. We need a lot of it. We've got big fields. It's just got to suck it up, buttercup. So, the plan. Get this done. It'll germinate next month. Possibly. We will then be into, hopefully, corn harvest. Get that done. Get that in the silo, and then at least all the crops are off the field, and we can then advance forward to planting time and the next season, effectively, or the next year, should I say. So yeah, that is the plan. I am going to get this done, and I will see you in the next episode. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, leave a like, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.